truth is coming out more. You feel what I'm saying? That's kind of what it feels like, but we don't really know because it's crazy. It's like even in the midst of the truth, it feels like it's probably gonna be lies mixed in here just for certain people to get their point across, or just for certain people to make it seem like they spoke the most truth, but they were also part of the game. Everybody was part of the game. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody was part of it, but it's just one of those things where it's like everything got to fall apart for with the music industry or any of these industries for the new version of what we're going to follow. The system is going to be birthed in the midst of what's going on, and we don't know what it's going to look like. You know what I'm saying? It might be another version of what we already have, but right now, I don't want to sound cynical, but right now we in the midst of truth, whatever that is. You feel me? It's gonna be a lot of truth, but like I said, it's gonna be a lot of lies and truth. That's just how the game goes. So whatever this turns into, that's what will be our next thing. But I feel like typically, you know how they say things get worse before they get better. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're in the midst of. But sometimes you can see like where this is going. Now you might be able to. You feel me? But I can't. It's we in such a interesting space right now where it's like I feel like you can't dictate yet where this is going. Musically, in regards to the creative element of it, and just in regards to the whole system, because it's been like this for so long, and this also feels like it's beyond the system. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's from a higher power, whether it's from God, whether it's spiritual, whatever, it just feels like the exposing and the downfall of the system of it seems like it's beyond just the system of why it's falling apart. It seems like it do feel like God came in and was like, all right, nah, I'm done here. You feel what I'm saying? I always go back to like I said in the Bible, how I think it was David who went through all that turmoil and his people turned against him, his brothers, sisters turned against him, whoever the case may be, and then 15 to 20 years later, he became king. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like even if we use the Diddy situation as a sample size, you know, the whole Tupac and Biggie, in the beginning, you know, hip hop started to really thrive during that time, you know, it was already thriving, but it really started to thrive during that time. And then now 20 something years later, you feel me? Those things are being exposed. It's almost like, you feel what I'm saying? It was bound to happen, but it's just to compare the two is interesting, you know what I'm saying? I started to notice recently, as I've been following God, that a lot of these things in our lives align with things that are in the Bible for sure, whether you believe it or not. It's interesting.